Sarah and Jake had been looking forward to the night for weeks. The drive through the dense, shadowy forest and up the steep hill to see the night sky sounded like the perfect escape. The stars were supposed to be especially bright tonight, and they couldn't wait to share the moment. As they reached the top of the hill, Jake prepared the car, and they stepped out into the cool, eerie night air. The sky was a blanket of twinkling stars, casting an overworldly glow over the landscape. They sat on the hood of the car, wrapped in a blanket, enjoying the serene, yet slightly unsettling silence. Suddenly, a bright streak shot across the sky. "Look, a shooting star," Sarah exclaimed. But as they watched, the star grew brighter and larger, hurtling straight toward them. They barely had time to scramble off the car before something crashed into the ground a few yards away with a deafening roar and a blinding flash. Heart pounding, they approached the smoking crater, and the air thick with the scent of burnt earth. As the dust settled, they saw a sleek, metallic object glowing ominously. The hatch hissed open, and a figure emerged, casting long, terrifying shadows in the moonlight. It was an alien, tall and grotesque, with eyes that glowed in an unsettling green. The alien spoke in a guttural, otherworldly language, but the menace in its tone was unmistakable. It raised a device that began to hum with a sinister energy. Sarah and Jake felt a chill run down their spines as they realized this being intended to destroy the world. "We have to stop it," Jake whispered, urgently, his voice trembling. Sarah nodded, her fear giving way to a cold, desperate determination. But as the alien raised its device, they both realized the gravity of the situation and instinctively turned to run back to the car. "Get in! Get in!" Jake shouted as they scrambled into the vehicle. He fumbled with the keys, his hands shaking uncontrollably. The engine roared to life, and he slammed his foot on the gas. The car sped down the hill, but the alien was faster than they could ever imagine. In the rearview mirror, Sarah saw the alien gaining on them, its eyes glowing with a terrifying intensity. "It's catching up!" she screamed. The car swerved widely as Jake tried to keep control, but it was no use. The alien leaped onto the roof of the car with a thud that echoed in the night. Suddenly, the roof of the car was ripped open like a tin can. The alien's long clawed hand reached in, snatching Sarah and pulling her out with a force that left Jake paralyzed with fear. He tried to grab her, but it was too late. The alien had her in its grasp. "No!" Jake yelled, slamming on the brakes. He jumped out of the car, his heart pounding in his chest. But as he ran toward the alien, it turned its gaze on him, its eyes glowing even brighter. With a swift, horrifying motion, it snatched Jake to her, lifting both of them into the air. The world around them blurred as the alien carried them back to its ship. They struggled and screamed, but there was no escaping its iron grip. As they were dragged into the darkness of the alien's vessel, the last thing they saw was the night sky, now filled with more of those sinister, glowing stars, signaling the arrival of more aliens. Their fate was sealed, and the world would never be the same.